Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Season 2, Episode 7 of Batwoman, called It's Best You Stop Digging. So at the start of the episode, Ryan is in a lot of pain, and Mary's trying to help her out, but it's not really working out that well. And so Ryan kind of goes into a little bit of a delirious state where I guess the kryptonite went into her brain. And in that vision she had in her mind, she was getting rid of Alice permanently. And then we cut to where Alice got the best of Tatiana. It was funny because when Alice showed Tatiana everything, she's like, "So you really did." And then like she literally just looked at Ocean, and literally Alice just knocked her out. So okay, well there you go. Then we cut to where Sophie is very upset, but there's a lead, and there's this technician that Rogers that used to work for Catherine Hamilton at Hamilton Dynamics. So they're going to go there and try to see if they can find any information regarding the island of Coriana. Then we cut to where Tatiana talks to Alice, and we find out that Catherine actually burned Sophia, so that's why they both don't like her. And then we have a flashback where Alice talks to Sophia, and like I said, they both hated Catherine. And then we have the present day where Sophia was inspired by Alice because Sophia felt trapped on the island, even though she never said anything like herself about. That's how she felt, according to Tatiana. Then we cut to where Ocean taught Alice, and then we cut to where the present day where Mary talks to Luke and tells Luke to go find some more medicine because she doesn't have her practice anymore because her dad shut it down. Then we cut to where Ryan left, and then we cut back to Tatiana where she talks to Alice more about how at first Alice and Ocean like hated each other. Then I have a flashback of them training and how Alice was actually pretty decent, but Ocean did get the upper hand because he trained the whole army that Sophia has. Then we cut to where they argue. Then they start to flirt some more. It was like an argue-flirt relationship. And then we have the present day where Ryan is hallucinating her mother. And at first it was like really cute because like her mom was lifting her up, and then it just got really gory really quick. And I was like, oh. Just oh my gosh. Then we cut to where it goes into a nightmare, and then she kind of snaps out of it for a little bit and goes to see Angelique, and I guess her new girlfriend is there, and a Batwoman threatens her, and Angelique is like, "Okay, I'll talk." It's in the Coventry. I don't know if I even said that right. And she's also rude AF at Batwoman. And literally throws Batwoman over when Batwoman threatens to take her to the cops. And so she threw her over the balcony and into a car where Luke and Mary went and got her. And Mary got to, and Luke fought over the Batmobile, and Mary won the argument, so she got to leave. And she also didn't know the difference between her windshield wiper and the rocket launcher. So, but still don't know what happened with that. She's like, nothing happened. And then we cut to where Ryan's back in the Nightmare Land with Alice, and they fight, and Ryan offs her repeatedly over and over and over again, and along with her crew. Then Mary's trying to help Ryan, and so Lucas get more supplies. Then we cut to where Alice and Tatiana talk some more, and Sophia was in love with Alice. The flashback where Sophia talks about the desert rose is a huge cure-all, and tells about the story how it came to be. So according to legend, a bunch of women and children left their abusive husbands and came to this island, but the men found them and offed them a lot. But thanks to the army, they were able to fend them off. But there was a lot of people going on permanent vacations, and so their left behinds created the desert rose, which was to be a cure-all, and it's only believed that only the women can nurture it and make it, an actual desert rose. Then we cut to the present day where Tatiana is in love with Sophia, and then we have the crows at Roger's facility, and they go into the boardroom where everyone is done. So basically, they were given the same experiment that Rogers gave the lady, and um, it wasn't pretty. It was very gruesome, actually. Like, this is probably the most gory episode I've ever seen so far. And then we cut to where Ryan is awake back in the Batcave, and she wants to go after Alice. Then we cut to the crew search Roger's office and found the message from Sophia. It's like, you better stop, or else. Okay. Then we cut to Jacob is very upset. Then we have the flashback where Alice talks to Ocean, and they talk some more and tells her to let go and to be happy. And she's actually kind of considering it. And then Ocean has the desert roads. He wants to travel the world and not be trapped on the island, and wants Alice to go with them. Then we find out that they kissed, and Tatiana saw it and basically told Sophia. Then we have the present day where Alice is like, it's like, do better, because like Tatiana started laughing her head off. It's like, I killed your soul, you killed your soulmate. It's just like, is that the best you got? Literally, I found my mom in a freezer, so do better, okay? Thanks. And so, after that somewhat comic relief, Ryan is researching Ocean and about the how they need like a highly moisturized area instead of like near the ocean, and so she's trying to get a location, and Mary tries to get her to rest and to knock off Alice, and then Mary kind of guilt trip out Ryan guilt trips Mary to let her go after Alice. Then so Mary lets her go and gives her location. Then Alice is packing up and lets Tatiana go. Then at the flashback where Sophia is very upset and then tells them to bring Enigma, who is like a hypnotist, and hypnotizes them. And says Sophia took humanity away and basically turned to a version of Sophia, but very fury. Like, put it on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 14. And so sends her like build your own army and to just do all the bad things. And so that yeah, she lets Tatiana go and then goes to tell Ocean everything. And then Batwoman got the location, is heading in there. Then Ocean leaves. Then Luke confronts Mary, and she's like, "Sorry, but I just needed to do it." Then we get to where Batwoman confronts Alice, and she finds everything comical. It's like, "Oh, because of your mom? Well, so it's not that big of a deal." I was like, this girl's a big deal. Anyway, then they fight, and then Ryan kind of got knocked out for a second. Then she got back up and fought some more. And then her mom gets her to stop and basically tells Alice that she's not worth it and lets her go. And then Sophie talks to Jacob and how they just kind of hit like a dead end. But Jacob's like, I'm not going to give up on my daughter. I'm not doing it. Then we cut to where Tatiana got Alice to go to the island, and then Ryan put a tracker on Alice and put it in her boot. So that way, when they go to Coriana, they can follow and rescue Kate and then leave. And that was the end of the episode. Honestly, I thought it was a good episode. I gave it an A, almost A minus, just because it was really gory. Like, you expect it in the show, obviously, but I didn't expect it that much. And I feel like the storyline could be touched up a little bit better in like a few parts. But overall, I do like how everything happened. But we still didn't really get any answers about... I mean, we kind of saw the whole Sophia being in love with Alice thing and how Ocean liked Alice and all that whole triangle thing. We kind of saw that coming, but it's like, wasn't that... I mean, it wasn't surprising. It wasn't like an added element in there. It was just kind of, okay, that's fine. So I wish they could include something different, something that was a little bit more surprising, because everything we expected, like, oh, that actually happened. Okay, great. And they got hypnotized. I thought they took something that made them forget the memory. So anyway, other than that, I thought it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it, and that's going to do it for this episode. So enjoy this episode. Please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts down below, because I'm always interested to know your thoughts. And that's going to do it for this video. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, everybody.